All sights are set on one glittering goal. The chance to play and win in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's what they're all aiming for at 8:15. A pleasant good morning to you. If you caught the Monday night game last night, the Houston Texans are now 5-0 for the first time in franchise history after they beat the Jets 23-17. And he'll help us break it down is the old coach himself, John Madden. Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Hey, good morning. It's another tough morning to get up. I was watching some late-night football last night, and these guys really know how to play that football game like nobody's business.
That's his coach. The Texans now 5-0. Jets are struggling 2-3. They've got they used to say if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have any quarterbacks, right?
You know, the Jets is a good team. You know, they like the Jets, the J-E-T-Z, Jets, something like that. But hey, I'll tell you what, they got Sanchez and they got this guy Tebow. Now, Sanchez is a dirty guy, dirty Sanchez. But this guy throws the football and throws a couple picks last night. And then when they bring in this guy Tebow, every time I hear Tebow, I think of eating a steak. You know, you got your sirloin T-bone, your T-bone steak, and you wrap it around. But, you know, these guys, these people out there are crazy for this kid, Tebow. He's done something called a T-bowing or
T-bowing,
like
right, yeah. T-bowing, yes. It was a big craze last year.
It's kind of like he's posing or something.
Yeah.
But, you know, I do something kind of like T-bowing, and we call it maddening, you know.
Maddening? What's maddening?
Maddening is just, you know, it's kind of like when you're talking, and, you know, everything is boom, whack, bam, Brett Favre. Brett Favre. You just have to talk about, hey, told my wife I had to get up this morning, go outside, get some newspaper, bend over, pick up the newspaper, bam! Last night's Chipotle came out.
Oh, jeez. Well, that's maddening. I guess we'll look for that in your next video game release, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna add that. But I tell you what, these guys, these last night, they did a great job. Was watching some football over the weekend. You got the quarterback for the Redskins, this RPG guy, this PS3, whatever his name is.
Robert Griffin III, yeah, RG3.
Yeah, it is. Here's a guy, when he's throwing the football, he's running the football, he just doesn't know when to let go of the football. Kind of reminds me of Humpty Dumpty. You know, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall, went uphill, put a quarter in the well, and the spider sat down, and the next thing you know, boom, he's looking at Brett Favre right in the face.
Yeah, well, he probably is this week, yeah. He's got little concussion symptoms there, I guess.
It's kind of hard to draw a picture over the radio, but if I was drawing a picture right now, I'd be drawing a couple stars and maybe just some stuff over his head so he can't even see where he's going.
Yeah, well, he took a heck of a shot there. What else you got this week, Coach?
The Colts game. You talk about the Colts. You got Andrew Luck. Now, what's really great about this kid is he's got a good name, because when you talk about Luck, you're talking about good stuff. And he had a great game. He's throwing the football, and some people call the guy Lucky Charms. Because, you talk about you got the gold stars and the blue moons and the green clovers, and then you got the blue horseshoe on the side of the helmet. He throws the football in wedgie rain. Boom! Here, magically delicious.
Maybe instead of a Wheaties cover, he'll get a Lucky Charms cover, huh?
He'll be doing Wheaties or Soggies or something.
Something like that. Coach, good to talk with you again this week. Excellent analysis of the weekend action.
I look forward to it.
All right. Till next Tuesday, the coach, John Madden.